Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1988 postseason is on the air. The Expos couldn't put them away last night. Can they do it tonight? We are at Candlestick Park. This is Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the Montreal Expos and the San Francisco Giants. The Expos still lead the series, though, 3-2. A win tonight by Montreal punches their ticket to the World Series to play the New York Yankees. If the Giants win tonight, we will have Game 7 tomorrow. So a big game here at Candlestick Park. Every seat is packed. There's not you can't find an empty seat anywhere unless you're sitting on the roof. If there really wasn't, I don't think there was a roof there at Candlestick Park. Either way, at least in 1988. So everybody is set and ready for a big one tonight. Can the Expos punch the ticket, or do the Giants force a Game 7? We'll see what Inside Pitch has to say. Brian B. and Dwayne Martz are first to join us here at Candlestick Park. So we are all set and ready to go. Game number 6 of this NLCS. This has been a very interesting postseason, to say the least. Does the postseason end tonight, or do we have one more game tomorrow? Let's find out. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants, their number 2 starter, Dennis Cook. He has a record of no wins, 1 loss, and 1 no decision. So he gets the call for the Giants tonight, and he's looking for a win, and a win tonight would be huge for him. So the Expos are ready to bat. Giants are taking the field. Let's get things started here in the top of the first, as Jeremy Brooks now joins us here at Candlestick Park. Leading off for the Expos will be center fielder Otis Nixon. He is batting .122 for the postseason. He is not having a good playoffs. We're using black, white, and orange dice. Giants are the home team. We are set and ready. Clee baseball fan and Robert Hone now join us here. Will we have a Game 7, or do the Expos end it tonight? 6-4, that's blank. Nixon, a 2-5, and it's a base hit past short. Nixon leads off with a single. So the Expos will get the leadoff man on. Nixon is a definite stealing threat. And the next batter will be the left fielder, Tracy Jones. The Expos are using a lineup against left-handed starters. Jones is batting 5 for 11 for the postseason. Jones will also be in left field for the rest of the playoffs, since Dave Martinez is out for the rest of the postseason with an injury. Infield double play depth. Nixon, anything on the strat? The 15 says no. Jones actually gets the hit and run, but he is, well, you know what? That's not a bad idea. You got the hit and run is called. You know what? Let's do it. Cook. 3-6. That's a pitcher result against the righty. A 1-12's an out. The 19 is high. Jones, 6-1, and he pumped it up. That's going to be a pop fly ball to third. And getting to that will be Mitchell for out number 1, and Nixon has to go back to first. Next up is the big cat. First baseman, Andres Galarraga, who, if you wanted to put him in the Hall of Fame, I don't think I could put it on credit card. Galarraga batting .307 for the playoffs. Nixon on it first, and he does, and this time he gets the steal sign, and he's going 16-0, and Melvin is a 0. Nixon on his way. A 1-16, he is safe. And he is. Nixon will get in there with an 8, and he will steal second base. Stolen base for Nixon. If you're the Expos, you definitely want to win tonight. You do not want a Game 7. Re-rolling the strat, and that is an 11. This time, Nixon will stay put. Cook will pitch. Cook, 1-4. That is an out, and it will be a fly out to center. Getting over there will be Butler, and that is out number 2. Nixon, a 4. Butler, a +1, and a -2 to center. A 1-3. Nixon takes third, and he does. It was deep enough, And Nixon's got good speed, so now a wild pitch could bring in a run. But 2 men outs, and here is the right fielder, Hubie Brooks. He is batting .282 for the postseason. It's his average. He's doing just fine. Strategy roll again. Nothing on the 6. Nixon stays put. Cook will go ahead and pitch. Cook, 2-1, and that is an out. And it will be a fly out to center once again. And Butler will get to it and put it away. No runs, a hit, and a stolen base. And the Expos strand a runner. And we will go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Montreal Expos. Their number 2 starter, Pascual Perez. He has a record of no wins, 1 loss, and 1 no decision. He's also looking for his first win. He is the number 2 starter for the Expos. So we got 2 good pitchers on the mound today. Center fielder Brett Butler leads off for the Giants. He is batting .297, a little above his average, which you just can't ask for more. Perez will pitch. Perez, 5-2, possible error. Butler, 5-1. That's not an error. It's hit to short, picked up there by Rivera. Butler with good speed. His base running rating is a 4. The throw to first, not in time. Butler will get there with an infield single. So he leads off with an infield hit. And now we'll see second baseman Robbie Thompson. He is batting .275 for the playoffs. He does have a home run. Infield double play. Butler a definite stealing threat. But that 12 keeps him at first. Perez doesn't hold runners very well, but he keeps Butler there. Perez will go ahead and pitch. Perez, 5-5. That is a blank. Thompson, 5-4. And that's a base hit to left field. That'll be a single. Butler, a base runner 4. Single to left, -1, a 1-3. Butler will get to third, and he does. Thompson thinking about going to second. His base running rating is a 3, and he will not. He'll put on the brakes and head back to first. So the Giants start with 2 base hits. And now here's first baseman Will the Thrill Clark. He is batting .171. He's got 2 home runs, and the one of them was the game winner last night, an inside the park home run in the middle of the game. First time I ever had an inside the park homer. Infield is going to play in with nobody out in the bottom of the first. Strategy roll. That is a 14, nothing happening. Perez will pitch to Clark. Perez, 3-1. That's an out, and it will be a ground ball to short. Now Butler, on an infield in, his base running rating is a 2. A 1-2, a 1 or a 2, I'm going to send him, and that is a 1, and Butler is being sent home. And the throw is going to go to first to make sure they get the out. So Thompson's going to go to second base. Butler will score. Clark is out, 1 away, but the Giants will take a 1-0 lead. I'm going to say they throw to first to get the out. It is early. So that is what I'm going to say. But the Giants take a 1-0 lead. So Thompson goes to second base as Butler does score, and Clark is thrown out at first. And now with 1 out, here's the right fielder, Candy Maldonado. He is batting .216 for the postseason. Runner on at second, 1-0 Giants already. Anything on the strat? The 14 says no. Perez will go ahead and pitch. Perez, 2-6, strikeout 18. That is high. Candlestick Park adds 1 to strikeout, subtracts 1 from walks. Maldonado, 5-3, and it's a fly out to right. Getting over there is going to be Brooks, and that is out number 2. Thompson, base runner 3, fly to right, -1. Brooks a 0, a 1-2. Thompson will go to third, and he will. It was deep enough. And Thompson goes to third base. He will tag up on the fly out to right. And now we'll see the left fielder, Mike Aldretti. He is batting .167. He does have a home run. Giants already up 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Nothing on the strat. Perez will go ahead and pitch. Yes, it was the first inside the park homer I ever had as Baseball with the Demos joins us here at Candlestick Park. Perez, 2-1. That's an out. And it's going to be a ground ball to third, handled easily there by Wallach. And the throw goes to first to end it. 1 run on 2 hits for the Giants. They take an early 1-0 lead here after 1. As the Giants must win to force a Game 7. Expos win tonight. They clinch the National League pennant. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Expos will be the third baseman, Tim Wallach. He is batting .293 for the postseason. And he also does have a home run. As a matter of fact, I didn't state who had home runs here. Wallach has 1. And Santovania has 1. Hudler has 1. And Fitzgerald has 1, but he is not in the starting lineup. So top of the second, 1-0 already Giants. Cook with the pitch. Cook, 3-2, strikeout, 14 is high. Wallach, a 3-2, and that's a fly out to center field. Butler will get to it and put it away, 1 out. That'll bring up the second baseman, Rex Hudler. He is batting .231 with a homer in the postseason. Cook will go ahead and pitch. Cook, 3-5, hit by pitch. The 19 is high. Hudler, a 6-1, and that's a fly out to center field as well. And Butler is getting tired out there. He has made the last 4 outs, all fly outs to center, 2 down. And now the catcher, Nelson Santovania, he's batting .129 with a bomb in the postseason. Cook will go ahead, settling down. Cook's 2-1, that's an out, and it will be a fly out to center again. And all the outfielders out there for San Francisco are looking at Butler and said, could you please let someone else take a turn? As Brett Butler has made the last 5 straight putouts, all fly outs to center. That is a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Giants will be the third baseman, Kevin Mitchell. He is batting .216 for the postseason. He does have a home run. Giants already up 1-0. Perez, a 1-2. That's at the park. Candlestick, 5-3. And that's a grounder to second base, handled easily by Hudler. Tosses it over, 1 down. And now the catcher, Bob Melvin. He is batting .222 for the playoffs, and he does have a home run. As Chuck Rawlings joins us here at Candlestick Park. Perez will go ahead and pitch. 5-1 against the righty. That is a blank. Melvin, 1-6, and Melvin smacks one into center field. That's going to be a double. Melvin will wind up at second base. So far, the Giants right now are coming along with hits. Remember, the hardest game to win of a series is always the last one, and the Expos right now are beginning to figure that out. Shortstop, Jose Uribe leads off. Not leads off, but he's next up. He's batting .303. He's having a pretty good postseason. Melvin at second base. Nothing on the 16. He will stay put. Perez will pitch. Perez, 3-1. That's an out. And it will be a grounder to second base handled by Hudler. Throw goes over to first, and Melvin goes to third. 2 down, and that will bring up the pitcher, Dennis Cook. He does not have his own batting card, so he will use the San Francisco pitcher's card, which is an .076 average. Perez will go ahead and pitch. Perez, 5-3. Home run result, but of course Cook's got zeros on it. 6-6, and that's going to be a fly out to left, and it will be Jones getting to that one. And that will retire the side. No runs and a hit, and they strand Melvin at third. Giants know they got to get as many runs as possible. They know this Expos team can definitely score some runs. 1-0 G-Men after 2. We go to the top of the third. Expos trying to put the Giants out of their misery, but right now the Giants say we're not miserable. Shortstop Luis Rivera leads off. He is batting 2 for 16 for the postseason. Cook will go ahead and pitch. Cook, 5-2, strikeout 4. He got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. First strikeout for Cook. He had only 13 of them in 88. But he will go ahead and get the out here. Here comes the pitcher, Pascual Perez, an 0.37 average from 1988. Thomas Bartlett joins us here at Candlestick Park. Cook with the pitch, 6-1, strikeout plus, and that is a very easy strikeout for Cook, and that's out number 2. As he gets Perez to swing at nothing there. Here's Nixon. Nixon got a base hit his first time up and stole a base. Cook, he will pitch. 2-2, walk plus, and that will be ball 4 on a 6. And Nixon will go to first base. So Nixon again gets the first. That's the first walk issued by Cook. And now a chance for Jones. Jones is 0 for 1. Nixon, a definite stealing threat. And he does not get the steal sign. That's a 16. And no hit and run with 2 outs. Cook will go ahead and pitch to Jones. Cook, 3-1, walk plus 5, and that is ball 4. So now Cook has walked the next 2 batters and puts the tying run in scoring position. Second walk issued by Cook. And now a big chance for the big cat. Galarraga's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's a different Butler. That is true. 2 men out here, top of the third. Giants lead 1-0, but the Expos are threatening. Strategy. Nothing on the 8. Nixon will stay where he is. Cook will pitch to the big cat. Galarraga hoping for something to hit. Cook, 6-5. That is a blank. Galarraga, 3-4. And it's a ground ball to short. Handled easily there by Uribe. He's going to throw to second to get Jones and retire the side. Expos wait a bit of an opportunity. Nothing across except a couple of walks. And we'll go to the bottom of the third. Perez back on the mound. And top of the batting order for San Fran, here's Brett Butler. He got a base hit and scored his first time up. Perez, he will pitch. 2-5, that is a blank. Butler, 3-4, and that's a single. He slaps that one into right, and Butler gets on base for the second time tonight. Butler has really improved since the start of the postseason. Here's Thompson. Thompson 1 for 1. He got a base hit, infield double play. Butler is a stealing threat, and that is a 6, and he gets the steal sign. 14 plus 1 is 15. Santavania 0, and I'm going to send him. Butler on his way to second base. A 1-15, he is safe. And he's out by a mile. That's a 20. And there was Ricky Henderson would have been thrown out there too. As Santavania gets up, throws to second, 1 out. Caught stealing there for Butler. As once again, the evil D20 raises its ugly head. Now 1 out with the bases empty. Thompson will bat. Perez with the pitch. 6-5. Strikeout plus. That 7 does get Thompson. And that is a K. And that is the first strikeout for Perez. 2 away. And now Will the Thrill. And he is 0 for 1. Perez will go ahead and pitch. Perez, 5-3. Home run result against the righty. Clark needs a 20. That's a 19. And that one is out of here. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is out of here. Over the right field wall. Home run, Will Clark. And this time he gets a home run, well, the easy way. Stadium cheers. Yay! Clark got an inside the park home run last night. Now he does it the easy way by just sending it out to Mars. And the Giants now have a 2-0 lead. That's the third home run of the postseason for Clark. And now the batter is Maldonado, and he is 0 for 1. Still 2 outs, bottom of the third, but now the Giants a 2-0 lead. Perez with the pitch. Perez 1-6, hit by pitch. Yes, he hit him. Plunk, ouch. Maldonado is a 9, but Perez is a 9, so that makes him an 18, and he hits Maldonado, and that'll be the first hit batter of the game, and they're going to go talk to Perez and settle his butt down. As Chuck Rawlings says, yeah, an outside the park home run, or an OOTP, or out of the park home run, based on the great baseball game that I get every year still. Maldonado now on at first. They'll try to settle Perez down. And here's Aldretti. Aldretti is 0 for 1, still 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Strategy roll, and Maldonado staying put. Perez will go ahead and pitch. Perez, 3-5 against the lefty, blank. Aldretti, 4-1 against the righty. That's a ground out to second base. Hudler will get it, toss it over to first, and retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits, a caught stealing, but a solo bomb by Will Clark is third. And after 3, the Giants lead it 2-0. Trying to stave off elimination and force a Game 7. Remember, the Giants were down 2-0 to the Mets, and then the Giants won 3 straight. Here, the Giants were down 3-1 to the Expos. Giants are trying to do the same thing, only this time to Montreal. We go to the top of the fourth. Cook back on the mound as JAA joins us here at Candlestick Park. Hubie Brooks leads off for the Expos. He's 0 for 1. Cook will go ahead and pitch. Cook, 6-2. That's an out. And it'll be a fly out to center. And once again, Butler getting all the work. And that's out number 1. 1 down. The next batter is Wallach. Wallach is 0 for 1. 2-0 Giants, top of the fourth. Cook, 1-3. That's an out. And that's going to be a fly out to center again. As once again, Brett Butler just making plays out there. That is the 6th. That's the 7th put out he's made in this game, 2 down. As he is earning his paycheck today. Hudler is next, and he's 0 for 1. Cook settles into Hudler. Cook with the pitch. 1-1, and that's an out. And that's going to be a fly out, but this time to left field. And that's going to be Aldretti getting to that. And retires the side. 1, 2, 3. Go the Expos. As right now, they're having problems figuring out Dennis Cook as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Doug Hunt joins us here at Candlestick Park. Bottom of the fourth inning. Kevin Mitchell leads off for the Giants. He's 0 for 1. Fans here at Candlestick enjoying the game so far. Their Giants have a 2-0 lead, trying to force a Game 7 for tomorrow night. Perez, 4-5. Home run chance. Righty, a 1. The 14 is high. Mitchell, 2-3. And he hits a deep fly ball to right field. But Brooks is going to have room. And he'll get it. 1 down. 1 man out. And the batter will be Melvin. Melvin got a double his first time up. Perez, he'll go ahead and pitch. Perez, 2-5. That is a blank. Melvin, 5-2. Base hit, center field. Melvin goes ahead and gets his second hit of the game. The Giants are saying we won a Game 7. And the batter now will be Uribe. Uribe is 0 for 1. Infield is at double play depth. Melvin not a stealing threat. And nothing happening. Perez will concentrate on Uribe. Candlestick Park right now is happy with a 2-0 lead. Perez with the pitch. 5-4 against the switch left. That is a blank. Uribe, 4-3. That's a ground ball to short. 1-1-2. Second base, Hudler pivot 0, 1-2, double play. It is a 6. The only play was the first. So the play is made by Rivera, who will get Uribe. That is out number 2. And Melvin moves over to second. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Dennis Cook. He's 0 for 1. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 18. Melvin on at second. Can Cook come through with a hit? Perez, 1-4. Against the lefty, that is a blank. Cook, a 4-1, and he hits one to left field. But that is a 17, and that's going to be too high, and it's going to be a fly out to left. You fly out the left, and then the inning. Wow. Almost came through with maybe a big hit. No runs and a hit for the Giants. And they're holding on to a 2-0 lead here after 4. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Expos trying to get some runs. The Expos got a lot of runs in the 9-4. I think it was a 9-2 game over the Giants. They've scored only 1 run in his last 2 games. They got 1 run last night, and they got to score a run here. Top of the 5th, Nelson Santovania leads off for the Expos. He's 0 for 1. David Vega joins us here at Candlestick Park. Cook with the pitch. 2-4. That's an out. And it's going to be a fly out to right this time. It'll be Maldonado getting there. And he'll make the catch for out number 1. Cook was definitely a fly ball pitcher, hence all the fly balls. Rivera's next. He's 0 for 1. Cook right now doing a heck of a job. He'll pitch. Cook, 1-4. And that's an out. And it's going to be another fly out. This time right to Butler. And that'll be a fly out to center, out number 2. And now Perez. And Perez is 0 for 1. Cook, he'll go ahead and pitch. Cook, 5-5. And that's an out. And that's going to be a fly ball to left field. And it'll be Aldretti getting them there. And that retires a side. 1, 2, 3, go the Expos. A fly out to right, center, and left. And the inning is over. Cook right now is just pitching marvelously. And the Giants may try to keep him in there as long as possible. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th with the Giants still holding a 2-0 lead. Brett Butler leads off. He is 2 for 2, 2 singles. Perez will try to keep it here at 2-0. But right now the Expos are having a lot of problems with Dennis Cook. Perez, 1-4 against the lefty. That is a blank. Butler, 1-4, and that's a ground out to short. It'll be handled by Rivera, and they'll toss it over for 1 out. Here comes Thompson. Thompson, 1 for 2's got a single. Perez, he'll make the pitch. 3-4, that's at the park. Candlestick, 5-1, and that's a base hit to right field with a possible double. Thompson has to try for second base. It's at the right. His base running rating is a 3. Brooks is a 0 arm, a 1-3. Thompson gets the second, and he does on a 1. Easily slides into second base, and he turns that single into a double. And Thompson has his second hit of the game. And now the batter is Clark. Clark is 1 for 2. He has a bomb his last time up. Still 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Giants leading 2-0. Another low-scoring matchup here between these two teams. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 18. Perez will pitch. Perez, 4-3. Strikeout plus. He'll get Clark that time. And that will be strikeout number 2 for Perez, 2 away. Maldonado coming up. Maldonado got hit by a pitch his last time up. He is 0 for 1. Anything on the strat? The 18 says no. Thompson is on at second. Perez trying to go and keep it where it is. 2 men down, bottom of the 5th. Perez, 1-5. That's an out. And it will be a fly ball to left. And Jones will get to it. And he'll make the catch and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Giants. They're holding on to a 2-0 lead. They have to win it and force a Game 7 for tomorrow night. Rapidly moving ball game, 30 minutes into the stream, and we're already at the top of the 6th. Cook gets back on the mound, and he can pitch to 4 more batters before he tires. The Giants, the way Dennis Cook is cooking, they may just keep him in the kitchen. That might, I guess I deserve the block dragon for that one. Let's see. Top of the order for the Expos, here is Otis Nixon, and he is 1 for 1, a single and a walk, and stole a base. Cook will go ahead and pitch. Cook, 1-1, and that's an out, and it will be a fly out to center field, and once again, Butler will make the play, and that's out number 1. Cook is pitching a one-hitter right now. The only hit came from Otis Nixon in the first. Can the Expos break through? Here comes Jones. Jones is 0 for 1 with a walk. Cook, he'll go ahead and pitch. Cook, 4-1, error on a grounder. Jones, 4-6. That's not an error. It's a slow hit ball to short. Picked up by Uribe. Jones not very fast. Base runner 2. Throws to first. Got him. 2 down. Nice play by Uribe, and he guns down Jones at first base for the second out, and that'll be a ground out to short. And now here's Galarraga. Galarraga is 0 for 2. Fans here at the Stick enjoying this. They're thinking there's going to be a Game 7 tomorrow night, the way this game is going. Cook, 5-5. That's an out, and it'll be a fly ball to center field. And once again, Butler's going to get to it. He will make the catch and retire the side. What a job by Dennis Cook tonight. He must absolutely be doing it, and he is. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Perez gets back on the mound. He'll stay out there. Leading off for the G-men will be Mike Aldretti, and he is 0 for 2. Bottom of the 6th. Giants lead 2-0. Perez with the pitch. Perez, 5-3. Home run result against the righty. Aldretti needs a 4. The 5 is too high. Aldretti, 5-3, and he hits a fly ball deep to center field. Going back for it is Nixon. He is at the track. He is at the wall, but he will make the catch. Out number 1, and that becomes a loud out. Wow, Aldretti just missed it by 1. As Dave Little joins us here at Candlestick Park. Here's Mitchell. He's 0 for 2. Perez pitching a good one here, too. We gave up 2 runs. But right now, the Expos have been unable to figure out Dennis Cook. Perez will pitch. Perez, 3-4. That's at the park. Candlestick, 4-6. It's a fly ball to left, and it will be Jones getting to that. And he'll make the play for out number 2. 2 down from Melvin. Melvin's having a good night tonight. He's 2 for 2, a single and a double. Perez looking in on Melvin. Fans here at the Stick would like some more runs. Perez, 4-4, strikeout 10, and he got him. Called strike 3 on Melvin, and that'll end the inning. That is the 3rd strikeout for Perez. And that is also the first time in this ball game that Perez has sent the Giants down in order without at least giving up a hit. After 6, it is still 2-0 Giants in a must-win elimination game. Game moving very fast. We are already in the top of the 7th. Giants lead 2-0. Cook, he will be tired after the next batter. And it will be Hubie Brooks. And Brooks is 0 for 2. Expos have not been able to figure him out. Otis Nixon was the only one who got a hit off of him. Fans here at the Stick cheering him on. Can the Expos get it done? Cook, 2-2. That's a walk plus, and that's ball 4, and Brooks will go to first. So they walk the run, and that is the third walk issued by Cook, and now he is tired. But they're going to let him pitch, and why not? And here comes Wallach. If a runner gets into scoring position, you may take him out. Wallach is 0 for 2. Infield is a double play depth. Brooks had 7 stolen bases. That is a 14. He will not go anywhere. Cook now tired, but he will pitch to Wallach. Fans here at the stick, hoping he can hold out. Cook is due to bat second in the bottom of the 7th. Cook, 4-5. Wild pitch 16. No. Ball 1. Settle down Cook again, and now he'll try again. Cook, 5-6, and that is an out. And it will be a fly out to right. And getting over there will be Maldonado for out number 1. Brooks stays put. And now the batter is Hudler. Hudler is 0 for 2. Brooks still on first. And that's a 12, and he will stay on first. Cook looking in on Hudler. Fans are loud, trying to mess up the Expo timing. And here comes the deal. Cook, 2-1, that's an out. And that's going to be a fly out to left field this time. And now Dreddy will make the play, out number 2. The Expos are having real trouble with Cook tonight. And now Santovania, who is 0 for 3, 0 for 2, I should say, but he will bat. Brooks is on it first. Strategy roll. And that's a 7. Nothing happening. Brooks stays put. Cook looking in on Santovania. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Here comes the deal. Cook. 5-3. That is at the park. Candlestick. 3-4. And it's a fly ball to left field. And now Dreddy's going to get there with plenty of time. He will make the catch and retire the side. Nothing across except the walk. As the Giants holding on to a 2-0 lead. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Tomorrow on the network, if the Giants hold on and win this game, we will have Game 7 of the National League Championship Series between the Expos and the Giants. Bryn Smith would be going for the Expos, and Rick Russell would be going for the Giants if the Giants hold on to win this game. If the Expos somehow come back and win this game, we will have the 7th Inside Pitch season selection show tomorrow night. But if the Giants hold on tonight, the selection show will be Tuesday night. So either way, the selection show is either tomorrow or Tuesday, depending on what happens. You make sure you tell everyone that everybody's favorite show will be in the next couple of days, depending on what happens tonight. Bottom of the 7th, Giants leading 2-0. The Expos have been unable to get through Dennis Cook. Jose Uribe leads off for the Giants. He is 0 for 2. Perez can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. And he is due to bat second. So the Expos are going to try to see if he can go get the inning on here. Perez, 6-4, strikeout 4. He got him. Struck him out. Strikeout number 4 for Pascual, 1 down. I really don't want to do this, but I think the Giants need to go to the bullpen, and Dennis Cook is the next batter, and that will be it for him. Dennis Cook coming out pitching a gem, but he is tired, and I think you want to go to the bullpen. So here comes Ernie Riles to pinch hit for Cook. But what a job by Dennis Cook tonight. Ernie Riles, 277 average, 4 homers, 37 RBIs. The Giants will go to the bullpen in the bottom to start the 8th and the 9th innings. Perez will pitch. Perez, 3-2, range play. Riles, 5-5, grounder to short, hit to Rivera. His range is a 3, that is a 2. He'll get to it and toss it over for out number 2. And I think the Expos may be very happy to see Dennis Cook leave the game. But I think you turn it over to the bullpen here. 2 men down, and now here's the Butler. Butler is 2 for 3 tonight, 2 singles and a caught stealing. But Perez is now tired, but they're going to let him pitch to Butler. 2-0 Giants. Perez sets up, and here comes the deal. Perez, 4-3, strikeout plus 11. He got him, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 5 for Perez. And he retires the Giants in order. Giants holding on to a 2-0 lead after 7. Can they hold it? We go to the top of the 8th. Luis Rivera leads off for the Expos. And they're going to the Giants will bring out a righty here, and they're going to go ahead and bring out Scott Garrelts. 5 wins, 9 losses, 13 saves, a 3.58 ERA. Garrelts going to try to get a hold here. So Garrelts comes on the mound, and Rivera will bat against him. Or will he? Let's see what the Expos want to do. Rivera's your shortstop. You do have Foley. Rivera's a little better. You know what? I'm going to let him hit. Rivera will bat against Garrelts here. Top of the 8th, 2-0. Garrelts, 6-2, strikeout 13. That is high. Rivera, 2-2, and that's a ground ball to first. Handled easily there by Clark. And that's out number 1. 1 down. Pascual Perez due to bat next, but he is done for the game. And a nice job by him as well. Wallace Johnson will pinch hit for him. 309 average, 3 RBIs. So he'll go up against Garrelts here. Top of the 8th, 2-0. Garrelts will pitch to Johnson. And here comes the pitch. Garrelts, 1-4, range play. Johnson, 2-6. That's a double into center field, but it's a range play for Butler. Butler going into the gap. His range is a 4, and he'll make the catch. 2 outs, and Johnson can't believe it. A fly out to center, and this time Butler actually had to make a play out there, and he does. 2 away. And now Otis sitting by the dock of the bay, Nixon. And he is 1 for 2, a single and a walk, and stole a base. 2 outs. Fans here at Candlestick Park liking what they see. The Giants are 4 outs away from forcing a game 7. Garrelts, 4-4, wild pitch, ball 1. Garrelts, 2-3, against the switch left, walk 12. And nope, that's too high. Nixon, 1-6, and it's a base hit to center field. Nixon keeps being alive. Nixon will come through with a single. And now he is up there. He's on first. And now the batter is Jones. Jones is 0 for 2 with a walk. He represents the tying run, got a little home run power. Nixon on it first. Garrelts ready to pitch. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 17. Nixon stays where he is. Garrelts, he doesn't get the jump. He'll stay put. Garrelts will go ahead and pitch to Jones. Can Jones come through with a big hit? Garrelts, 4-2. That is a blank. Jones, 2-5. It's a base hit to left field. It's a single. Nixon, a base runner, 5 with 2 outs. Single to left, -1. A 1-4. Nixon gets the third, and he will. Nixon on at third, Jones on at first. And now the go-ahead run coming to the plate. The tying runs are on. And here comes the big cat. If Garrelts pitches him a meatball, it's going to be gone. Galarraga is 0 for 3. 2 outs. Fans here at Candlestick now wondering why they took out Dennis Cook. But they bring on Garrelts to pitch. Nixon on at third. The tying runs are on. Strategy, 19. Nothing happening. Now we got some drama at the stick. Garrelts looking in on Galarraga. The fans are loud, trying to mess up the big cat. Garrelts sets up, and here comes the pitch. Garrelts, 2-4, strikeout 11. He got him, swing and a miss, struck him out. Side retire. Garrelts gets it done. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 big runs stranded. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off for the Giants will be Robbie Thompson. He is 2 for 3 today. Giants have right, left, right coming up, so the Expos will bring on a righty, and that's going to be Andy McGaffigan. 6 wins, no losses, 4 saves, a 2.76 ERA. McGaffigan will pitch to Thompson here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2-0 Giants. The Giants won last night's game 2-1. The Expos suddenly can't get any runs. McGaffigan, 4-6, walk plus ball 4. And Thompson will draw a walk, and that is a big run at first base. And now the batter is Clark. Clark 1 for 3 with a bomb. And timeout on the field for a quick second here. So Clark on the field, at the plate. Infield is at double play depth. Strategy rolls are still on. And Thompson will stay where he is. McGaffigan will pitch to Clark. Fans here hoping for a big hit. 2-0 Giants. McGaffigan sets up and deals. McGaffigan, 3-2. That is a blank. Clark, 3-6. And it's a ground out to the pitcher. McGaffigan's got it. 2-1. And -1 to the pitcher is a 0. And they get a +1 from the infield in. And let's see here. Clark a lefty, so shortstop is pivot, which is Rivera. He's a +1. So a 1 or a 2, it's a double play. No. McGaffigan gets it on a Baltimore chop. By the time the ball comes down, the only play he has is at first, and that's 1 out. Thompson moves to second. So that is a ground out to the pitcher. And McGaffigan has his only play was the first, but now a big run in scoring position for Maldonado. Maldonado was 0 for 2, but he did get hit by a pitch. Infield is now back. That is a big run at second base. Strategy. That is a 20. McGaffigan turns around, fires to second. No. Thompson gets back, and now McGaffigan will concentrate on Candy. McGaffigan, 5-5. That's a pitcher result. That 20 is too high. Maldonado, 5-4, and that is a grounder to short. And that'll get picked up by Rivera. He's got it. Throws to first, and Thompson, he will stay at second base. 2 down. 2 well hit. And Thompson stays there on a ground out to short. And now the batter is Aldretti. Aldretti is 0 for 3. Thompson on at second. McGaffigan settles in there. Fans at the stick hoping for a hit. Strategy. Nothing on the 11. McGaffigan will pitch. McGaffigan, 3-2. That is a blank. Aldretti, 5-4, fly ball left field. Jones will get to that one. He will take his time and get it and retire the side. Nothing across except the base on balls. But the Giants are 3 outs away from moving and forcing a game 7. 2-0 after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th. Leading off for the Expos will be Hubie Brooks. They have 3 righties coming up. Scott Garrelts will stay on the mound. They could go ahead for Lefferts, but you got 3 righties coming in, and I think you go with Garrelts. He can pitch to 2 batters. He can pitch to one batter. He can pitch to one more batter before being tired. Forget when he came in. When did he come in for? He came in. Yeah. He can pitch to one more batter before being tired. He will pitch to Brooks. Top of the 9th. 2-0 Giants. 3 outs away from forcing a game 7. Garrelts looking in on Brooks. Fans at the stick are loud. They're already calling the 1-800 toll-free number to go to get their tickets for game 7. Garrelts will pitch. Garrelts 2-5. That is a blank. Brooks 1-5. That's a base hit past second, and the tying run coming to the plate. Brooks comes through with a base hit, and now the batter has been Mr. Clutch, and that is Tim Wallach. Now Garrelts is tired. Now what do? And now I think you take him out. So that's going to be it for Garrelts as he gets it done. So the Giants will go to their main closer, and that is Craig Lefferts. 3 wins, 8 losses, 11 saves, a 2.92 ERA. Lefferts will try to get a save, and he is going to be looking for his 4th save of the postseason. Tim Wallach has been absolute clutch in the postseason for the Expos. Infield, a double play deck. Strategy rolls are off. It's pitcher versus batter. Lefferts will go up against Wallach. Fans here at the stick, hoping for a good pitch. Lefferts sets up, and here comes the deal. Lefferts 3-3 against the righty. Walk plus, that's a 5-ball 4, and now the tying runs are on. Lefferts gives up a big walk to Wallach, and now the batter is Hudler. Hudler is 0 for 3, and suddenly the phone calls of the toll-free number just stopped. Nobody out, top of the 9th. Giants lead 2-0, but the Expos now have runners at first and second. Pinch run for Wallach, you say? No, because there's nobody faster than him. It would be a waste, so no, Wallach stays. Nobody faster than Brian B. He stays. The base running rating is 2, his highest. Brooks on it second. Wallach on it first. Hudler is going to get a chance here against Lefferts. 2-0 Giants, but the fans here at Candlestick just suddenly got a little quiet. No strategy roll. Lefferts getting set to pitch. Lefferts 3-5. That is a blank. Hudler 4-5, and he popped it up to second base. Pop out to second. Getting over there is Thompson. Infield fly rule, 1 out. And now 1 down. And the batter is Santavania. Expos will go to the bench. And coming out of the game and coming in to pinch hit for Santavania will be Mike Fitzgerald. 271 average, 5 homers, 23 RBIs. Fitzgerald will come on to pitch to Lefferts. He will take over at catcher if the game goes any further. So Mike Fitzgerald will go up against Lefferts, 1 out. Runners at first and second. After further review with Steve Tower joined us here at Candlestick Park. Check out his spectacular channel. Brooks on at second. Wallach on at first, 1 out. Top of the 9th. Giants lead 2-0. Lefferts looking in on Fitzgerald. Here comes the deal. Lefferts 1-4. Range play. Fitzgerald 4-2. It's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Mitchell. His range is a 3, but at double play depth, his range is a 2. He can't get it, and that's going to be a double down the line. It's a double down the line by Fitzgerald. Brooks will come in to score. Wallach will go to third, and he will hold. And he will automatically hold. Fitzgerald on at second with an RBI double. It's 2-1. Stadium groans. An RBI double, pinch hit double by Mike Fitzgerald. And he's actually 3 for 5 coming off the bench for the Expos. And now the tying run is at third. The go-ahead run is at first. And the batter is Luis Rivera. And he is 0 for 3. And are we going to see a pinch hitter for him? And the answer is yes. Rivera's going to come out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit and take over at shortstop will be Tom Foley. 265 average, 5 homers, 43 RBIs. So Foley will take over at short if this game goes any further. Wallach on at third. Fitzgerald on at second. They talk to Lefferts. And the question is, do you walk Foley and bring on a pinch hitter? And I don't know if you do that here because the Expos do have Jeff Hewson on the bench, and he's a 310 average. I think you pitch to Foley. Infield is coming in. I know I was thinking about it, but I would bring in Hewson with a 310 average. Wallach on at third. Fitzgerald on at second. Infield is now in. Wallach is the tying run. Fitzgerald is the go-ahead run. Lefferts will pitch to Foley. Jim Cuddle joins us here at Candlestick Park. The fans are loud, hoping to cheer on Lefferts. Lefferts can still pitch to 2 more batters before retiring. Fans are loud. This is really good. Strategy rolls now. We're back on. And that is a 12. Nothing happening. Lefferts will now pitch to Foley. Fans here at the stick are cheering. Lefferts winds up, and here comes the pitch. Lefferts, 1-5, strikeout 11. That misses. Foley, 4-1, and it's a base hit past short. It's a single for Foley. Wallach comes in to score. Fitzgerald, however, a base running rating of 1 will not be fast enough. He goes to third. Foley gets an RBI single. This game is tied. Stadium barfs. Blech. An RBI single by Tom Foley brings in the tying run. Now the go-ahead run is 90 feet away, and a pinch hitter coming in for McGaffigan, and it is going to be Jeff Hewson. 310 average, no homers, 3 RBIs. And it looks like we're going to have some changes. We're going to be going to the bottom of the 9th inning. Craig Lefferts blows the save. What a job by Dennis Cook. And he's going to wind up getting a no decision. And I know the manager of the Giants is going to be criticized. Why did you take out Cook? Tied at 2. Said he had a gut feeling. Fitzgerald on at third. Foley on at first. 1 out. The infield is in. Top of the 9th. We're definitely going to the bottom of the 9th. Fitzgerald on at third, Foley on at first. Strategy roll. That's an 11, nothing happening. They're going to let Lefferts pitch. Hewson sets up. Hewson can hit the ball. Fans here are loud, but they're not as loud as they were. Pitch is coming from Lefferts. 5-4, strikeout 8. That is high. Hewson, 6-1, and it is a fly ball to center field. Now that's a center field ball hit to Butler. Butler's going to make the catch for out number 2. Houston, a 0 sacrifice fly. Fitzgerald, a base running rating of 1. Butler has a +1 arm. A 1 over 2. Fitzgerald will score. No. He holds at third. Oh, he cannot bring in the go-ahead run. And now there are 2 outs. On a fly out to center. And now the batter is Nixon. Lefferts is tired. They will take him out. You cannot allow a fatigue roll to come up now. And the Giants will bring on a pitcher, and they're going to go with Joe Price. 1 win, 6 losses, 4 saves, a 3.94 ERA. They will turn Nixon around. Nixon doesn't hit lefties as well. And now Price will come on to pitch as Lefferts blows the save. And we're going to the bottom of the 9th. No lead is safe at inside pitch. Game of the year candidate. Absolutely. 2 men down. Top of the 9th, tied at 2. Fitzgerald on at third. Foley on at first. Price now pitching to Nixon. Strategy roll. That's a 13. Nothing happening. It's now coming on here. Fans are at the stick, hoping Price can come through with a good pitch. Price sets up, and here it comes. Price, 6-2, home run chance, but Nixon has zeros. It's not happening. Nixon gets the swing. 1-4, and he hits one to center field. That is an 8, and against the lefty, Nixon's going to come through, and that's going to be a double to center field. Fitzgerald will come in to score. Foley, base runner 2, becomes a 3 with 2 outs. Double to center, +2, a 1-5. Foley will score. He does. The Expos have taken a lead 4-2. Stadium barfs. Blah. Otis Nixon hits a double to center field, scoring Fitzgerald and Foley, and the Expos have put 4 runs in the top of the 9th inning and taken a 4-2 lead. And this crowd has gone dead quiet. Which means Fitzgerald will take over at catcher, definitely. And Foley will take over at short. And we're still not done yet. We're in the top of the 9th. Another run at second base. So Fitzgerald will now bat here. And Foley bats here. And now the batter will be Tracy Jones. And he'll bat as Nixon comes through with a big-time 2 RBI double. And this stadium has gone dead quiet. 2 outs, top of the 9th. Expos now lead 4-2. The question's going to be, why did you take out Dennis Cook? And now Jones is the batter, and he is 1 for 3 with a walk. 2 men down, top of the 9th. This stadium right now is, you could hear a pin drop. Price will go ahead and pitch to Jones. Strategy rolls are off. Price, 5-2, error on a grounder. Jones, 1-3, and that's going to be a fly ball to center field. And getting over there is Butler. He'll get in there. He will make the catch and retire the side. 4 runs on 4 hits and a walk as the Giant bullpen implodes. And the Expos have now taken a 2-run lead going into the bottom of the 9th, and the San Francisco Giants suddenly are now running out of outs. Ninth inning magic strikes again, but now can the Giants do again and get it in the bottom of the 9th? Kevin Mitchell will lead off for the Giants. Expos need a pitcher. And let's see, they're going to go with their closer, and that'll be Tim Burke. 3 wins, 5 losses, 18 saves. a 3.40 ERA. The Expos do have the better bullpen over the Giants, and that's proven right now. Mitchell is 0 for 3, and he will bat. 4-2 Expos as they steal it right now in the top of the ninth. But can the Expos hold now? And can the Giants get some in here? Fans at the stick are still kind of loud, but suddenly they can't believe what just happened. Burke with the pitch. Burke, 1-5, wild pitch, ball 1. Burke will try again. Burke will pitch. 2-3, strikeout 1, swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 down. 1 out. And now the batter is Melvin. And what do the Giants want to do here? And they're going to go ahead and pinch hit. Melvin coming out of the game, and Kurt Manwaring will come on to pinch hit. A little better average, and he'll take over at the catcher spot. Meanwhile, it did not change the catcher, the grade. So give me 1 second here. Fitzgerald is a 2-2-8 +2. Foley just took over short, and he is a 2-7-0. As he will now take over for Rivera. So now here's Kurt Manwaring. He'll pinch hit against Burke. The Giants only have right-handers on the bench, and there is 1 out. Manwaring a little better average. Giants now got to do what they need to see what they got here. Burke will settle up with the pitch. Burke, 3-1, range play. Manwaring, 5-6. It's a ground ball to short, and that ball is hit to Foley. His range is a 2. And he's got it! Great play by Tom Foley! He'll go ahead and throw to first. 2 down. Foley makes an outstanding play out shortstop. Taking over there for Rivera, and now 2 away. And now the last chance for the Giants is Jose Uribe. Uribe is 0 for 3, and Burke will pitch to him. 4-2 Expos, bottom of the ninth, 1 out to go for the Expos to punch their ticket to the World Series. The fans here at Candlestick can't believe it. Burke will go ahead and settle up. Uribe sets up and ready for the pitch. And here a wind up. Burke gets the signal, and now here comes the pitch. Burke, 2-6. That is a blank. Uribe will swing. 2-1, and against the righty, it's a ground ball to second base. Up within his Hudler. He's jumping up and down. He's got it. Pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. That's your series. That's your championship. The Montreal Expos have beaten the Giants tonight. 4-2, they win the National League pennant. Stadium barfs. Blech. The Expos have done it, and they are mobbing the field all over the place as they pull off the improbable when it looked like they were going to have a Game 7, and the Giants absolutely implode. And they are all over the field as the Expos are going to go to their first World Series since the 1994 restart. They will play the New York Yankees. I don't believe what I just saw. As I'll mimic the great call of 1988 with the Kirk Gibson home run. Incredible comeback for the Montreal Expos. And the Giant fans here are literally crying. They can't believe it. And they are absolutely going to grill the manager. Why did you take out Dennis Cook? He was unstoppable. You go to the bullpen, and Garrelts gets a good job, but Lefferts absolutely blows the save. Incredible. They absolutely cannot believe it. And they're stunned in their seats at Candlestick Park. They were 3 outs away from a game 7. And the Expos say, no, we want a chance against the Yankees. Incredible finish to a great series. Final line score coming up. He gets his 4th. McGavin got the win. 3-0. For the Expos, 4 runs on 7 hits and no errors. For the Giants, 2 runs on 7 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is Andy McGaffigan, and believe it or not, he is 3-0 in the postseason. The Expos McGaffigan has gotten 3 wins for the Expos in relief. The loss goes to Craig Lefferts, and he is 0-3. He is 0-3 in the postseason with the losses. He did, however, Lefferts, though, did have 3 saves and a hold, but he is 0-3 with 3 saves and a hold. And Tim Burke will get the save, and that was his 4th. What an incredible game for the Montreal Expos to pull this game and win the 1988 National League pennant. They're going back to the World Series since the 94 restart on my channel. Unbelievable. It will be the Yankees against the Expos in the World Series. And the fans here at Candlestick are still stunned as they see the Montreal players dancing on their diamond. If you'd have told me we'd be seeing a Yankees-Expos World Series when I started this 88 replay, I would not have believed it. I would not have believed it. So far, the only World Series that actually was correct was the 1981 replay when the Yankees did play the Dodgers, although the Yankees did win that World Series in my replay, except for the Dodgers. So the Expos go ahead and they clinch the pennant. What a win for the Expos. And they can't believe it here as the fans here at Candlestick Park, 3 outs away from forcing a Game 7. The Giants implode. The Giants implode in the bullpen, and the Expos will go ahead and win the pennant. Unbelievable. Which means Game 1 of the World Series, the New York Yankees are the number 3 seed in the American League. The Expos were the number 4 seed in the National League. The New York Yankees will have home field in the World Series. So games 1, 2, 6, and 7 will be at Yankee Stadium. Games 3, 4, and 5 will be at Olympic Stadium. So game 1 of the World Series will be Wednesday. The 1988 postseason is over. The World Series is about to begin. But before we can do the World Series, it is once again time to bring out these. Tomorrow night will be the 7th Inside Pitch Season Selection Show. Once again, we get to see which seasons will be voted on. as we'll eliminate down to 4 seasons, one from the legendary, one from the classic, one from the modern, and one from the contemporary, for you guys to vote on during the World Series, and that replay will start in July. There will be no baseball on Tuesday. The World Series will begin on Wednesday. So game 1 of the World Series will be Wednesday. It will be the Montreal Expos taking on the New York Yankees at Yankee Stadium. Dennis Martinez will go for the Expos. Al Leiter will be going for the Yankees. Designated hitters will be used in the American League ballparks. The pitchers will be batting in the National League ballparks. Can you believe it? Can they do it? Can the Expos win a World Series? Or will the New York Yankees get their second championship on the network? Incredible. So tomorrow night, the 7th Inside Pitch Season Selection Show. That will start at 8 o'clock. That will be a primetime start. I will start it at 8. Be there or be square. Clee baseball fan, Chuck Rawlings, David Vega, Brian B., Jim Connell, Baseball with the Demos, After Further Review with Steve Tower, Doug Hunt, Jeremy Brooks, Dwayne Martz, and let's see here. Dwayne Martz, John Haverly, Robert Hone, Brian B., JAA, Thomas Bartlett, Clee baseball fan. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on the way out to the turnstiles. So I think this game deserved it. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night for the 7th Inside Pitch Season Selection Show at 8 o'clock. The Montreal Expos commit grand larceny. They steal this game, win it 4-2. The Expos win the NLCS 4-2. The Montreal Expos are your 1988 National League champions. We'll see you tomorrow.